Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. It is Julie here with your TipRanks pre-market morning update, where we're bringing you everything you need to know before the market opens. So let's get into it. All right, everyone, welcome back and thank you so much for being here. As always, this morning we're going to be discussing exciting stock market news, notable earnings reports, and the morning's biggest gainers and losers. Just before we get into that, this is your friendly reminder that if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and that you're subscribed to the channel as well. Don't forget to tune in at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time for Richard Allen and I's Market Recap live stream, where we'll be chatting about all the events that have happened throughout the week, and we would love to hear from you guys too. All right, let's get right into this morning's exciting stock market news. U.S. stock futures are well into the green this morning. We have Dow futures up 0.5%, S&P 500 futures up 0.47%, and NASDAQ futures up 0.46% currently. Uber Technologies has announced that they've entered into agreement to acquire logistics company Transplace through their subsidiary Uber Freight in a deal worth $2.25 billion. Uber Freight is the logistics arm of Uber. Uber Freight will carry out this transaction through a cash and stock deal comprising up to $750 million in Uber stock and the remainder in cash. The buyout is expected to give a strong footing to Uber in the logistics space and enable it to serve its customers more efficiently with enhanced offerings. Further, the acquisition is expected to help Uber Freight break even on an adjusted EBITDA basis by the end of 2022. The Uber stock is currently rated a strong buy and has an average upside of over 52%. Visa has announced that they've entered into an agreement to acquire foreign exchange services provider Currency Cloud in a deal worth £700 million. With this buyout, Visa is expected to strengthen its foreign exchange capabilities by enhancing its offering to customers, which include various financial institutions and fintech companies. The global treasurer of Visa said that the acquisition of Currency Cloud is another example of Visa executing on our network of network strategy to facilitate global money movement. With our acquisition of Currency Cloud, we can support our clients and partners to further reduce the pain points of cross-border payments and develop great user experiences for their customers. The Visa stock comes in as a strong buy from analysts with an average upside of over 11%. WISA, a unit of Summit Wireless Technologies, announced the launch of their custom-branded Amazon storefront. This will host all WISA certified products on a single page. Their shares rallied as much as 73.5% following the news and ended up closing the day up 13%. Summit Wireless Technologies manufactures wireless audio products. The company founded the Wireless Speaker and Audio Association, or WISA, which is an association of more than 60 member brands dedicated to creating the most reliable interoperability standards to deliver immersive sound via intelligent devices. Their member brands include brands like LG, Hisense, Klipsch, Harman, Enclave, and Platin. Together, they created the Amazon storefront as part of WISA's ongoing Wave marketing program, which is expected to hit 2 million visitors this year. With just 2 current analyst ratings, the Summit Wireless Technology stock comes in as a moderate buy with an average upside potential of 25%. Now let's take a look at some notable earnings reports. Starting off with Snap, whose shares jumped after they delivered blowout second quarter results. The company reported revenues of $982 million, surpassing the street's estimates of $845 million and jumping 116% from the year-ago period. Their daily active users came in at 293 million, which was up 23% year-over-year. Earnings came in at 10 cents per share, beating the consensus estimates of a loss of 1 cent. A loss of 9 cents was reported in the same quarter last year. For their Q3, revenue is anticipated to be in the range of $1.07 to $1.09 billion versus analyst estimates of $1.01 billion. This guidance reflects an increase of 58 to 60% on a year-over-year basis. With 14 analyst ratings, the stock comes in as a moderate buy with an average upside of 31%. with many of those ratings being reiterated yesterday and today, many coming in around the 35 to 40% mark, and on the high end we have a $110 price target, which would be a nearly 75% growth potential. We also heard from Southwest Airlines, whose shares dipped a bit after they reported a bigger than expected loss for their second quarter. The company reported a net loss of 35 cents per share, higher than the street's estimates of a loss of 32 cents per share. Operating revenues totaled $4 billion, marginally surpassing the analyst expectations of $3.88 billion. The figure is 297% higher year over year, but reflects a 32% decline compared to the second quarter of 2019. Their CEO said that we believe 2022 will be another transition year in the pandemic recovery, and our primary goals will be to deliver operational reliability with optimized resources. With the most recent analyst rating being updated 3 days ago, the stock currently comes in as a strong buy with an average upside potential of nearly 43%. And we also heard from Twitter, who came in with better than expected second quarter results. Their total revenue grew 74% year over year to $1.19 billion versus the consensus estimates of $1.06 billion. Adjusted earnings increased 45.5% to 20 cents per share, beating the street's estimates of 7 cents. Meanwhile, Twitter's average monetizable daily active users jumped over 10% year over year to 206 million. Looking forward to Q3, their total revenue is anticipated to be in the range of $1.22 to $1.3 billion versus analyst estimates of $1.17 billion. The stock currently comes in as a moderate buy with a majority of hold ratings from analysts. Their current price target would actually be a slight downside of 0.82%. Taking a look at the earnings calendar for the rest of today, we're expecting to hear from companies like American Express, Danske Bank, and Honeywell International. Next week, we have a lot of big names, including Tesla, Apple, Microsoft, Facebook, and PayPal. So looking forward to another busy week of earnings ahead. Now let's take a look at which stocks are this morning's biggest gainers and losers. Our biggest gainers this morning are led by Veoneer. Trading under the ticker VNE, they're currently up 55% in the pre-market. They're followed by Snap under the ticker SNAP, currently up over 17%, and Insperity under NSP, currently up almost 8%. Our biggest losers are led by GSX Techedu. Trading under the ticker GOTU, they're currently down 58%. Followed by the New Oriental Education Tech stock under EDU, currently down 56%, and the TAL Education Group under TAL, down nearly 53%. So that'll be everything for Friday's pre-market morning update, bringing you up to speed with what you need to know before that opening bell. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button and say good morning in the comments down below. I always love hearing from you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you back here next time.